We're here in nighttime Barcelona. In fact, we're at La Ramblas, a beautiful tourist area of the city, to test out LG's new camera phone, the LG V30S ThinQ. Let's just call it the V30S, okay? Because that's a really silly name. Anyway, we're going to be testing out the new low light feature as well as that AI camera. So, let's get going. So almost immediately, one of the features already stands out, the AI cam. The AI cam has about 8 different preset settings for your camera. So what happens is the camera taps into machine learning and deep learning to figure out what exactly it's looking at. So if it sees, a beautiful sunset, it'll really amp up the colors. If it knows it's taking a portrait, it'll make sure those skin tones and hues are completely on point. And here in Barcelona, even in this dark lighting, it knows it's looking at a city. So it's really increasing the contrast in the pictures and just making them really pop. And this is great for this kind of place here where we're seeing fires, we're seeing lights, we're seeing warm, inviting fires. Yeah, it's good.
Sure, it's nothing you couldn't do in manual settings, but the phone is doing it on its own. And when your fingers are numb from random Barcelona snowstorms, it helps a lot.
So we're in AI cam mode and it's spotting transportation, vehicle, close-up, bike, wine, fish tank.
The AI cam isn't perfect, however. These flames it wrongly identified as a pet. Now, it was time to see if bright mode could deliver on its promises.
So as we got deeper into Barcelona, we finally got to see that bright mode in action, and it does seem to light up some of the photos well. However, if we switched it off, we could still able to take very similarly lit photos. It's kind of as if I don't know how the algorithm is working, but nonetheless, the camera is able to take photos.
So here's a picture taken in bright mode, and here's one that's not. Or was that the other way around? It's simply pretty hard to tell. I'd say this, the low light performance was much better this time around compared to the original V30, which often struggled in low scenes. While these images are a little bit muddy, at least it coped. Against the Pixel 2, the V30S's bright mode still managed to pull plenty of detail, arguably more than the Pixel. Different sensor resolutions did lead to different framing, however. While detail wasn't an issue, tonally the Pixel 2 gave me more attractive tourist shots from my nighttime walk around Barcelona.
So after a night out in Barcelona, how did the V30S fare? Well, it was a mixed bag. We really didn't see that much benefit from bright mode. Maybe the pictures were improved, and we know the original V30 wasn't that good in low light, but there wasn't that much difference, and it was a real struggle not to be able to literally enable the mode and see how it compared to standard photography. The AI cam is just like a very good, lazy shortcut. I didn't really have to play too much with settings, and I'm normally an auto smartphone camera user. Here I could just let the AI cam decide the settings that were best. After we finally moved inside, we got to test out the camera's abilities with food and people. And again, that AI camera knew the difference between what we were eating and the people we were with. Portrait photography, again, kind of hard to see a difference. I think with that kind of thing, it's all about the moment. It's when your friends smile, it's when something happens on screen, and the AI cam doesn't really help with that. When it came to that all-important food blogging, the colors really popped on the photos, and while there's a lot of post-processing there and it's not going to be for everyone, you can always just turn the whole thing off.